Oscar De La Hoya is fucked. And I'm going to start off by saying this because I know there's a lot of people that loves the Golden Boy, the speed he brought, and the money, the man he was, the last true Olympic U.S. Golden Boy since Sugar Ray Leonard, the compatible, unstoppable, unproblematical, fucking rhythmic hands, people you can't stand. He was the man. Golden Boy was the man. You understand? Man, I was a stan. I was a fan because he was the man. And I'll tell you one thing he can do. He had fast hands. He could knock you out. Oscar De La Hoya was a tremendous lightweight, welterweight fighter, and even middleweight. He was the Conor McGregor of boxing in a lot of ways. And I would say Mayweather, but I wouldn't say Mayweather because Mayweather doesn't have a loss. Oscar De La Hoya has always fought the best in diverse fighting skills. Man, all of his losses came by, consistently fighting the best and a constant reminder of his growth in the sport, his impact, which allowed him to fight the best, even when he wasn't the best, and get those big money fights. But he always fought with his heart out. When he was young. Now, this motherfucker's 45 years old or some shit. He's got titties now. It don't matter. You can get titties and still fight. I mean, look at Chris Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those are more tits, but those are more pecs. But like women have titties and they go hard too. So I'll give Oscar some credit. But compared to Vitor Belfort, you want to fight TRT Belfort? You want to fight UFC middleweight contender of all time? Arguably the greatest to ever do it. The man who took away Michael Bisping's eye? You want to fight the man who beat Kano? You want to fight the Kano killer? The Australian Hans Zimmer? Right? The Tadpole? Fast as lightning bolt? You don't want that smoke, right? Oscar De La Hoya don't want that smoke. It's a bad issue. If Oscar De La Hoya beats Vitor Belfort, I will put a tattoo of Golden Boy Promotions on my dick, okay? Golden Boy fighting TRT Belfort. Drugs concluded. Here's the thing. If it was just a boxing match with promotion, real promoted fight, maybe, right? Maybe. And that's also size, right? Because Vitor's got like 80 pounds on him. Although I know Oscar De La Hoya is like 180 now, 170. That dude is not a heavyweight fighter. He's not middleweight. Like 185 natural TRT Belfort, who has fast hands, by the way, who's an explosive puncher, who, although is a more diverse fighter, can rely on his hands to finish the job against a much older and out-of-shape boxer in Oscar De La Hoya, and much smaller. He's going to put power on his chin, and it's going to be a lot more different than Logan Paul versus Floyd, because Oscar's not as defensive sound as him, and I want to see how he can move. If he aged well, which I don't think so, if he's looking good for his age, Oscar's got this, right? If he's moving like Golden Boy, like Mike Tyson now, like if he's moving like Golden Boy, he's gonna win this fight. But if he's coming out here titties low, out of shape, like older, clearly withered technique, TRT Belfort's going to take his head off. He's going to take his head off clean. So I'm hoping to see Belfort. I'm hoping to see Oscar win because I'm a Golden Boy fan. I always tell people, who's your favorite fighters to watch? I'll always say Tommy the Duke Morrison, Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker, and Oscar De La Hoya. I love De La Hoya's fights. I'm a big fan of Golden Boy. I love how he fights. I love his promotion skills. I love him. I love Daniel Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? I love those guys. You know what I mean? I love Chad Dawson. I like all the good fighters. Those are tremendous fighters that I love. But I love being right. I like being woke. I love being calm and not emotionally invested in a fight to where I'm passionate, but I'm not passionate about one fighter. I'm passionate about the outcome if it interests me. And I'm definitely interested in if Golden Boy's even name is signed to a fight, if it's a promotional fight, I'm invested. I have an uncle named Sean Bryant who told me stories when he went to Golden Boy Promotions, not met Oscar De La Hoya, but he went to his promotional fights they sell out casinos and they rent a venue, and he went there and he saw a fight, and just talking about the arena, the whole event being brought together, of him getting a chance to go to one of them, I was interested. Obviously because it was a fight story that was funny, which I might tell a story about, but I want to say that the Golden Boy Promotions was just something that interested me. I want to know if he met him, but that's how interested I am in these fighters. You mention anything about him, I'm in. Like, oh, did you meet him? Oh, what happened? Like, I'm in it like that. I want to know everything. I'm so invested in this fight. Can't can't say no to the money. Can't say no to the legacy, right? You can't say no to yes. Can't say no to yes, right? You can, but when everyone in the world is saying yes and you know it's a yes, hard to say no. And by that I mean fights, right? The heavyweight division of boxing has been exploding in just exhibitions. Holyfield's coming back. Shannon the Cannon Briggs coming back. Mike Tyson's coming back. Rampage Jackson's fighting Shannon Bridge, which while we're on the topic, I can say I'll make a video right after this, fuck it. I'll make a video like right after this. I'm gonna drop them both. Like a Yakuza member, cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? I'm rowing my own boat, bro. Listen, TRT Belfort says if he beats Oscar De La Hoya, he wants Evander Holyfield right after, which I would fucking love. I would love to see that fight. If Shannon the Cannon Briggs beats Rampage Jackson, give him Mike Tyson, right? Give Shannon Briggs Mike Tyson. That would be a great fight, but yeah, as far as Belfort goes, man, Belfort kills. Belfort will kill Oscar De La Hoya, 100%. It would be a blowout, because he's just such a fast puncher. If Golden Boy comes in here as a fast puncher, right? If Golden Boy comes in here as a boxer, he comes in his tip-top shape as he possibly could, executes the game plan, can stand TRT, Belfort getting the best of him, just is doing whatever he can to just, you know, dismount his game plan. I got Oscar, right? If you can win the fight, the winner's the winner. I think the winner can be the winner. It's a stupid thing to say, but, you know, I could see De La Hoya winning, but I could see TRT Belfort putting pressure, especially if drugs are getting involved. If there's no drug tests, you best believe you're getting a fucking juicy, juice box boy, TRT Belfort Juice Boy, 100%, without a doubt. Hope you guys like this video. Hit the like button and share. Just check out my next video. That's all I want. I just want y'all to check out my next video, bro, for real. Can't even stand this fight, but I'm going to get on it. Rampage versus Shannon the Cannon Briggs.